Hey everyone, Michelle Francic here. Things have been a little rough lately. The world we used to know has been turned upside down and inside out. Our senses are constantly being assaulted, and the things we used to turn to for comfort don't seem to be there anymore. Some days are harder than others. You might feel rage building up inside, or fear, or anxiety, or hopelessness. Unfortunately, I can't fix it for you. I would if I could. But I do have something a little different that you can try. Something that might help bring you back from the edge, tame the overwhelm a little bit. First, find someplace safe and comfortable to sit or lie down. Then close your eyes and relax your body as much as possible. We're going to do some breathing now, and I can hear some of you rolling your eyes, but I promise you this isn't the same old thing. Bear with me for a moment, and you'll see what I mean. First, we're going to start off with a deep breath in and then out. Great job. All right, now we're going to do some more breathing, but before we do, there are some choices to make. We're going to be focusing on different things when we inhale and when we exhale. So first off, I want you to think of a scent that makes you happy. Maybe it brings up a great memory. Maybe it's your go-to that you use when you're stressed. Could be the scent of pine, like a Christmas tree. Or maybe it's something more outdoorsy, like burgers cooking on a grill or freshly mowed grass. Maybe it's the smell in the air after it rains or the salty, fishy smell of the ocean. Whatever you choose, imagine it now. Smell that smell in your mind and hold it for just a moment. Okay, this is what you're going to be thinking about and imagining that you're smelling as you inhale when you take your breath in. For the exhale part, I want you to decide, kind of think about which is the strongest, most overwhelming feeling you're dealing with right now. Think about that feeling for a moment. What's bothering you the most right now? I'm going to give you suggestions for the top 3 things that people are feeling right now: fear, anger, and sadness. So if your biggest overwhelming feeling is fear, then I want you to imagine you're the big bad wolf, and you're going to blow down all of the big scary things that are happening right now. Imagine yourself huffing and puffing and blowing them down. This is the image you'll hold in your mind when you breathe out, when you exhale. You can even move your head from side to side like a sprinkler so you don't miss any of the bad guys. And yes, I do realize the big bad wolf is a bad guy in the 3 Little Pigs story, but for our purposes today, he's going to be a good guy. If you can't do that, if you can't figure that one out or don't like it, you can think of a firefighter instead, putting out the flames of fear. If your biggest emotion that's holding you up right now is anger, or even as bad as rage, then I want you to imagine a big balloon, and it is filled with your anger. When we get to the exhales, breathing out, you're going to imagine yourself releasing some of the anger air from that balloon. So with each exhale, the balloon will deflate until it's totally limp and empty. You can even make that noise of an air escaping a balloon if you want to. We can't hear you anyway, and we don't judge. All right. If the most overwhelming feeling is anxiety, sadness, depression, I want you to imagine yourself standing in front of a mirror that's all fogged up. You can't really see yourself. You just see a foggy blur. With each exhale, I want you to imagine yourself blowing on the mirror. Each breath out, each exhale clears part of your reflection. So when you're done, you'll see yourself clearly again. All right. So now we're ready. We're going to do 5 breaths. You'll inhale through your nose or your mouth, whichever works best for you. And when you exhale, you want to blow the air out like you're blowing out a candle. When you take your breath in, you're going to imagine your happy scent filling your nostrils. And when you breathe out, you're going to imagine that you're the big bad wolf, or you're deflating a balloon, or you're defogging a mirror. Okay, you ready to do this? Here we go. Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath in, imagining your scent, and then out, blowing the air out of your mouth. That's one. Then again, take a deep breath in and out. That's two. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. That's three. Another deep breath in and out. Four. And again, a deep breath in and blow it out. That's five. Now, while your eyes are still closed, I want you to think to yourself, or you can say this out loud actually, or say it in your mind, either way. In this moment, I am safe. Okay, now take a regular deep breath in and blow that out. And you can open your eyes. How do you feel? Hopefully, you feel at least a little less overwhelmed. You can repeat this as many times as you like, and you can choose a different happy scent or a different emotion to work on, or you can keep doing the same ones until you feel a lot better. Either way, thank you so much for being here with me and for trusting me and trying this out. Things will get better. We can do this together. Hang in there. Till next time. This is Michelle. Bye-bye.